Alright, so this video has been a few days coming, and honestly, I'm late to the party to the point where I am so late that people are actually buying this crap, and I should have made this video much sooner, because clearly people need this. Like, oh, by the way, if you couldn't tell by my failed word pronunciation, I'm doing this unscripted. But this has been a few days coming, and honestly, I apologize for not making this sooner, because it's clear to me that this video is needed. So, I've seen, like, people with, like, quintuple the subcounts of mine posting Samus Hunter leaks as freaking gospel, and I'm here today to once again state the same facts that I have said multiple times on why this is just absolute BS. So, there has been a quote-unquote leak from the infamous Samus Hunter on Twitter claiming that we have an official release date for Splatoon 3. Samus Hunter is claiming that Splatoon 3 is going to come out on March 18th. Samus Hunter has made some bold claims before. This is the boldest claim that I've ever seen Samus Hunter do. So after she said this, she made perfect sure to specify that, oh, this could definitely be delayed. So, to get into this real quickly, we need to explain what the infinite monkey theorem is, and all of you should be listening very well to this whenever considering a Samus Hunter leak, or any leak in general. So basically, to sum up the infinite monkey theorem, is that if you have a monkey writing on a typewriter infinitely, then eventually it'll type anything that has ever been made in existence. And basically what is being done here is just kind of the whole theory of it. Samus Hunter is going on Twitter, putting a specific release date out there, and then right after it's saying, oh, well, it could be delayed, and like, don't blame me if it gets delayed, because I told you it could be delayed. Like, it's stupid. Don't be making claims like this at all. And I think, like, everyone can know, like, at this point, a lot of this, unfortunately, not enough of the Splatoon community knows that Samus Hunter is not a reliable source, and to give proof to my claim that Samus Hunter is not a reliable source, because, you know, when I make a claim, I can provide evidence to back it up. So, if you were unaware of the whole E3 debacle with Samus Hunter, basically, Samus Hunter was claiming that there was going to be a Splatoon 3 tournament at E3, as well as a ton of information about Splatoon 3 to be revealed at E3. And of course, none of this came true, and Samus Hunter never acknowledged it on their Twitter account. Just kinda like never acknowledged it again, and then went on to once again start posting claims about Splatoon 3, which led us to around early September, late August, when someone asked Samus Hunter if they had any more info on Splatoon 3, to which Samus Hunter replied with a picture of Salt Spray Rig, implying that this was going to be a map in Splatoon 3. And just a few weeks later, we got that Nintendo Direct that gave us the Splatoon 3 Return of the Mammalians trailer, which revealed that Nintendo was bringing back Museum D. Alfonsino for Splatoon 3, not Salt Spray Rig. So we have multiple examples of Samus Hunter being wrong. The only time Samus Hunter has been right about Splatoon 3 being in a, Direct or something was during last Direct. But before that, Samus Hunter had been saying it was going to be in Directs prior to that, and got more wrong than she got right. So if you throw enough darts at a dartboard, eventually something will stick, and I firmly believe that this was just absolutely pure coincidental here, and that there's nothing of value to take from this. So later on, Samus Hunter goes on to say that COVID could cause closures and then delay new content, and that if we don't see another announcement by January, or I believe it was January. Actually, I'll look. Hold on. I got a computer and I can edit this. What am I doing saying I think so? I can literally check it. Alright, sorry. Samus Hunter goes on to say that if we don't see anything within the first few weeks of January, then there is a probability or possibility of delay. And then basically just goes on to say stuff about how game development works and how everything needs to line up before they can launch, but it doesn't really matter here. And then quote tweeting her previous tweet, basically saying that this was an old date and it could have changed in game development stuff and such like that. Why would you make a claim and then re-go and back things up to say hey, if this doesn't happen, it's a delay, don't blame me. If you are not confident in your claim, why are you making a claim if it's not just to get attention from the internet, which is absolutely what I believe you are doing, Samus Hunter. And actually, Samus Hunter, if you are watching this, I encourage you to DM me on Twitter. If you can show me some concrete proof that you know what you're doing and that you're a reliable source, I will take down everything I have ever said about you and absolutely 100% endorse all of your claims and everyone who makes claims about you that are positive. But until you do that, and until you can actually show that you make reasonable claims that are like not just you spewing BS on the internet for attention, I don't believe you. And I don't believe anyone watching this should. And I don't believe any of the videos you've seen about Samus Hunter should be taken as anything other than just absolutely just milking, oh my gosh, Splatoon 3 release date for clicks. And if you are one of those people who's made one of those videos, I encourage you to take it down because you are actively spreading misinformation. And that's the last thing we freaking need right now. So to kind of wrap this up, no, I really do not believe in any sense of the term that we are going to get a Splatoon 3 release date of March 18th. In fact, I don't believe we're going to get Splatoon 3 in March at all. Do I know when it's going to come out? No. But you know what? No one else knows either. And it's fine. Like you can visibly tell I'm like heated over this because I'm so sick of seeing this everywhere. It's so stupid. And the fact that people are still buying this is honestly just kind of sad. Like, us as the Splatoon community should be getting out much more that, like, don't buy this. And the fact that there are people with sub counts much higher than mine actively endorsing this, I can't believe that these people don't know what they're saying and just, like, using it for clicks anyway. Alright, my heated rambling is over. Yeah, Samus Hunter, if you watch this, DM me. I encourage you to try to prove it. I encourage you to. If you have some reliable source that you can prove, I would love to see it. But I don't believe you do. I don't believe you do, and I honestly believe you are just trying to get clout on the internet. So, like, screw you for doing that. The one last little thing I want to talk about is, some would say the smoking gun for Samus Hunter being a quote-unquote real and accurate source is when Samus Hunter quote-unquote predicted Splatoon 3. And actually, my first video that I ever uploaded on my channel was covering how PH Brazil actually leaked it first. PH Brazil, from what I've seen, is probably the most reliable leaker that I've ever seen. And PH Brazil called this, and after that, Samus Hunter called it too. So right here, we've got a nice little case of stealing clout, I would say. Like, stealing inside information that got leaked and then passing it off as your own. So, yeah, there's nothing of value here. Don't try to look for anything of value here. Alright, gamers, that is it from me. I will see everyone next time, hopefully in a video that doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna have a meltdown over it. Yeah, protect the integrity of our funny Squid Game 3, and don't let clout chasers ruin it. Alright, bye everyone.